I request Honorable Chief Justice Sujoy Paul to reply to the farewell address.
Honorable Chief Justice of Madhya Pradesh High Court, Justice Ravi Malimat, Son, Madhya Pradesh Human Rights Commission, Honorable Justice Ajit Singh, former Chief Justice, Guwahati High Court, Honorable Shri Justice Ravi Shankar Jha, former Chief Justice, Punjab and Haryana High Court, Honorable Shri Justice Pritinkar Divakar, former Chief Justice, Allahabad High Court, Honorable former judges, senior advocates, family members of the judges, Srimati Janhavi Pandit, Additional Advocate General, Shri Pushpendra Yadav, Deputy Solicitor General for Union of India, Shri Ahadullah Usmani, Member, State Bar Council of Madhya Pradesh, Shri Sanjay Verma, President, High Court Bar Association, Shri Anil Khare, President, High Court Advocates Bar Association, Srimati Shobha Menon, President, Senior Advocates Council, Jabalpur, members of the Bar, Registry and officers of State Judicial Academy and State Legal Services Authority, ladies and gentlemen. At the outset, I express my gratitude for the kind words showered on me by the learned speakers. The realization that, however small I am a part of justice delivery system makes me feel so grateful, responsible, and also so proud that I am often short of words to express it. I joined legal profession by default and not by design. I had no legal background, but still I could make my way through the profession because of strict discipline and grooming by seniors as well as the judges. In those days, being a junior advocate was no excuse for poor preparation. Everyone was supposed to master the facts, state the law, and cite the relevant judgments. Seeking an adjournment was considered to be a professional inefficiency and would put both the junior as well as his senior to great embarrassment. The High Court of Madhya Pradesh was established pursuant to the reorganization of states in November 1956. The then Chief Justice M. Hidayatullah, later Chief Justice of India, shared his experience regarding the difficulties faced by him in establishing the High Court in an article. He said, "We could be seen with measuring tapes, verifying all measurements so that every piece of furniture would be of the right size. Our day began at 9 a.m. and ended at 7 p.m. and then we had our homework for our judicial duties. This went on for greater part of 1957. The furniture came in driblets and never complete for any room. For many days, we had to work on deal boards supported on packing cases wrapped with cloth. Indeed, the first day, the chair broke down under me and I tumbled to the floor. I got up with the remark, I may have fallen down, but justice will not fail in my court. And indeed, he kept his promise. A division bench of Justice A.P. Sen and Justice R.K. Tankha in Shivkant Shukla versus ADM Jabalpur, popularly known as habeas corpus case, opined that the remedy given under Article 32 or 226 of the Constitution cannot be barred by legislation. The preliminary objection of state regarding maintainability of petition in the teeth of presidential orders and provisions of MISA Act was overruled. This verdict was challenged before the Supreme Court. Thus, Justice Sen and Justice Tankha, the successors of Justice Hidayatullah, also kept their promise and did not let justice fail in the Madhya Pradesh High Court. The legal fraternity knows that in the case of ADM Jabalpur, the Constitution Bench of Supreme Court, by a 4-by-1 verdict, held otherwise, that no remedy could be availed by a citizen during emergency, even if an order of detention is illegal or malafide or unauthorized. The glorious dissent of Justice H.R. Khanna and the view taken by High Court of Madhya Pradesh was restored after several decades by Supreme Court in the case of Justice K.S. Puttaswamy. I recount the days the day I took oath as the judge of this High Court. When we assembled in the chamber of Honorable Chief Justice before the ceremony, I looked upon the portrait of former Chief Justices on the walls of the chamber. It was a galaxy of legal luminaries and champions of fundamental and human rights. To name a few, Justice Vivian Bose, Justice Hidayatullah, Justice P.V. Dikshit, Justice P.K. Tare, Justice A.P. Sen, Justice G.P. Singh, Justice R.B. Ravindran, and Justice A.K. Patnaik. I felt that the height by great men reached and kept were not attained in sudden flight, but they, while their companions slept, were toiling upward in the night. Those grand old masters, those bards sublime, whose distant footsteps echo through the corridors of time. The galaxy of legal luminaries for me was both a source of inspiration and a challenge to perform in accordance with the highest traditions and standards set by my predecessors. In those days, the able assistance of bar facilitated the judges to write good judgments. The bar also produced eminent jurists who in turn adorned the high office of the judges. The erosion in the quality of assistance might in turn affect the quality of judgments. Herculean efforts are required to preserve our great institutions and its traditions. Traditions cannot be inherited in the bloodstream. To keep them alive, every generation will have to cultivate, protect, strengthen, and cherish them. Ethics and values are universal and ultimate. They admit no reduction below themselves. I have satisfaction that during my tenure, I kept the great values and traditions of this court intact. Saint Kabir said, "Das Kabira jatan se odi, Das Kabira jatan se odi, jyon ki tyon dhar dini chadariya." I always took upon my great predecessors for inspiration. Their life and work, their ethical standards, their knowledge, devotion, and commitment for democracy and our judicial system is a constant source of inspiration for the coming generations. I express my gratitude to my mother for the values she instilled in me. I lost my father at the age of 15 months. My mother took extreme pain in my upbringing. She was my class teacher as well. My wife Anagha is a constant source of strength for me. She stood with me like a rock in the days of crisis. I could withstand storms of life because of unwavering support of my family members. At the end, I am grateful to all my brother and sister judges for their love, affection, and cooperation. Special thanks and gratitude for Brother Justice Sheel Nagu, Administrative Judge, and Bhabiji for their constant affection, guidance, and support. I am extremely grateful to the members of the bar for their cooperation. I am also grateful to the officers of the registry, Judicial Academy, protocol staff, secretarial staff, doctors, residential and security staff who have always taken care of me and my family during my posting in all the 3 benches. It is not possible to take names of each and every staff because of paucity of time, but I will always remain indebted for their contribution. At the end, I hope that this institution will flourish and achieve its glory in the leadership of my brother and sister judges. A poet said, "Bas itni pakiza rahe, aina e zindagi. बस इतनी पाकीज़ा रहे आईना ए जिंदगी, खुदा और खुद से मिले नजर तो शर्मसार ना हो, खुदा और खुद से मिले नजर तो शर्मसार ना हो." थैंक यू वेरी मच.
May I have my lord's kind